शांति। विशाल दिमाग, ये विशेषता जरूर है। इस विशेषता से ज्ञान के पॉइंट्स को अच्छी तरह से धारण कर सकते हैं। लेकिन दिल से याद करने वाले पॉइंट रूप बन सकते हैं। वो पॉइंट्स रिपीट कर सकते हैं। लेकिन पॉइंट रूप बनने में सेकंड नंबर हो। कभी सहज और कभी मेहनत से पॉइंट रूप में स्थित हो सकता। सच्ची दिल वाले सेकंड में पॉइंट पॉइंट स्वरूप भाव को याद कर सकते। समझाना सभी ने समझा।
Om Shanti. Welcome to Vikti Parivar. Today is day 3. Divine Sanskar, Divine World, Daivi Sanskar, Daivi Sansar, Sato Intellect. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti. It feels like we have started this journey to become Sato Pradhan. Of course, Baba says that it is through my remembrance that you become Sato Pradhan from Tamo Pradhan. But then we have also to make efforts even for remembrance to stay in our mind and intellect all the time. So when there is Sato mind, it feels inner space so unlimited and feels very light, very pleasant, full of uh, happiness, joy, contentment, and also during day I had beautiful experience of when there are various situations, how Sato mind always thinks positive, auspicious, and also whichever power or virtue is required, it emerges. Lot of patience when it's required, naturally tolerance, and also drishti, which is very, very much full of Baba's love. So internally, you start feeling these divine virtues emerging. So when virtues are emerging, then we do actions based on those virtues. That means the way you speak, the way you interact. So then these actions, interactions which we do based on these virtues, divine virtues, they become our sanskars. So every day we are creating divine sanskars, but we're using the word sato because when we think of silver age, we say sato gun, and then we say sato pradhan is golden age. So at least we have reached to silver age, right? And entering into golden age, or maybe also sometimes in golden age, sometimes in silver age. So you will experience like whole cycle, right? From confluence age to iron age to copper age to silver and then golden. And then of course golden, silver, copper, iron is just degrees, few degrees less and less. So in a way, it's becoming like Swadarsan Chakra. And so we're taking ourselves into that not only stage, but also that age where we have to play our part. So I really felt very, very deeply some kind of quietness, stillness, and very, very restful, and in between natural silence of mind. Because Sato mind doesn't have to think too much. Sato mind doesn't have uncertainty or doubts because it's Sato. So you are very, very stable inside. It's only when fluctuations happen, then it's a lot of effort, right? Or conflict inside. But when you are deeply set and kind of deep appreciation of drama, accurate, feel very, very close to Baba also. But also whatever Sato mind has, the thoughts, they have a lot of power also. That has Sato power. Sometimes I do use word energy because it's a kind of light and might inside of Sato quality. Rajo quality will have different experience. I think like during whole day, you can experience all three. Sometimes Sato, sometimes Rajos, not Tamo, right? Sato Pradhan, Sato Rajo. So I think we are relating now more towards Sato because many souls were not very clear about this. What is Sato Pradhan? What is Sato? It's really written lot, it comes lot in Sakar only, the word Sato. But also it's in Gita, those who have read scripture Gita. But Avyakt Murli, Baba uses word more divine. But Sato mind is a peaceful mind. And then as we had aim to practice our original, our eternal self, right? That was the aim to keep practicing to be in my eternal self. And that always keeps you in a very, very high stage. Because then your mind is free. Because mind has lot of bondage of sanskars and also organs of the body. What you hear, what you see, what all what we whole day, our organs keep receiving. But if I am detached observer, I don't have to really necessarily listen to everything. If it's necessary, yes. But if it's not, I listen, but I'm not really listening. So it's a very beautiful, I think, experience I had when I kept thinking about Sato state, Sato mind. And I did experience all day different beautiful feelings, experience of whenever power was needed emerging. I'm sure that you also would have had different experiences, right? Yeah, was your day different than other days? Let me see hands. Your day was different day? Because when mind is different, the day is different. I mean, physically circumstances, they are definitely different every day. But your inner feelings, your inner attainment, your feelings on being spiritual journey is really different. And then we are looking at now is Sato intellect. Intellect's first ability is to understand. So one who has Sato mind will help to be having Sato intellect. I remember Brahma Baba when he will speak morely. I don't know how he knew everything. So I'm not like frontliner, but it seems Baba wanted me frontliner. I'm a person who likes to be a little bit quiet in a corner. So in history hall, there used to be Murli. So I will sit in the second row on the corner, not on the left side all the way corner, but Baba just said from his finger, come, sit in front. So, because when I used to hear Murli, I will look at Shiv Baba speaking, and every word, that understanding which creates a kind of deeper sense, spiritual sense, and you recognize eternal truth. So there is so much concentration. Otherwise, it's a very common trend. Even Dari Janki used to say, let's say somebody is entering the door. It's all right, no, but everyone will look at the door. Who is coming? So this kind of wandering concentration. And Tari Janki was very observant. There is one other sister, she is very, very high level, but very good in the sense of in everything. But one day Dadi said, but why, while Murli, you look on this side, that side? So I don't have habit that much. So Baba said, okay, you sit. And I knew today when I think of that what Baba wanted, that truth has to be absorbed by intellect. Unless you have total concentration. Like when a lot of people say, oh, we read Murli, we listen from anywhere. I say, but how can a student do that, right? Listening from anywhere, from anyone doesn't, you have to listen. Listening Murli is listening to understand, which changes into your power to discern, which changes into understanding of Baba Shrimad, which helps us to experience how he is my father telling me, my teacher is teaching me, and Sadhguru Baba is guiding me. This feeling you need to have, not only intellect is my father, teacher, guru, but it's only from Murli. I remember that until now when I go in front of Avyak Baba, I just say, my Baba, my father is talking to me. My teacher is teaching me. Sadhguru Baba is teaching me. Whosoever reads Murli, but no, I don't really, I feel, let's say I am connected with Harmony House. I am giving example. So in Telegram, I listen to Murli because I like one person, right? So after Amrit Vela, I listen to Telegram Murli, Hindi. And then in Harmony House, there is English Murli. But I like to listen when somebody is reading, sitting on Baba's Gadi, the sense of the chair which is given by Baba to a teacher, instrument, whosoever. Because that time I see that Baba is speaking. I don't go by which teacher is good. And of course, there are some, they have more clarity, more depth because they are in Gyan for many years. So when they say anything, it has deeper meaning. But I'm listening to what Baba is saying, right? That is why I don't like much interpretations in between, because that is you're trying to explain, but also it's very personal. Unless any word which people generally won't understand. So you really, really, and then after that finishing, then I have to write Murli, then I take Murli properly in my hand to read originally from that Murli. And then at least I am able to. What I'm saying is that Murli is same like when you are eating something. Do sattvic food, but then how you eat and remember. So the energy which is being created through that food depends on quality of food, but how you eat too. So same as Murli is our food for the soul. So intellect is absorbing Murli, right? because I have to know what really Father wants to tell me, what really he is trying to tell me. Teacher, what he is trying to teach me. And Sadguru is giving directions, Shrimad. I need to understand Shrimad. So everything is really in Murli. But how do I listen? We all might have different karmic accounts, settling experiences in life. So, but we cannot change the interpretation of Murli based on what I am going through, right? Let's say because of some reason there is lack of contentment in Brahmin life, and we start saying things about Murli, about knowledge in that way. And there are many who, oh, that's very good. I say, what is good? Yes, maybe for explaining we use different words, but we cannot change Murli, right? Murli words. So for Sato intellect, it's very important to listen to original versions of Baba. Because intellect has to discern every moment. We are on journey, right? We are ascending. So for ascending, even if you miss one step, and journey, even if you are left behind, how you feel. We want to go together with Baba. We feel it. That is why when we're doing, even we choose a Vyakti Parivar's topic, and then the Murlis are really on that Avyakt Murlis. And actually we also select because of Murlis. And you really feel that Baba is with us. Not only in meditation, but he's traveling with us. Because the way he's expecting from us, explaining from us. So you feel that good connection with Baba. And then because Sato intellect means intellect which can use power to discern based on the truth, based on Shrimad. So yes, you can listen to wherever you want, different interpretations, different experiences. That's all right if you have interest, but you have to be sure that you are connected with Shiva Baba. Anyone who is reading Murli doesn't connect with Shiva Baba, or if you get connected with that human being and then start taking directions based on the interpretation of that soul, which is happening a lot now. But for me, I always have stayed on. I have to follow Baba. Baba gave me the aim. Baba will give me power. Most important is that no soul can good explanation but cannot give you power, right? Only maybe you enjoy interpretation, you could relate because it's a different style, which anyone can adopt. Like, I don't want to change style. I want to keep the way it is, original knowledge, original style, original because I feel good. Like Baba said, no, today, you can have very good brain. You could have different kinds of interpretations, explanations. But what we want, depth of Murli, understanding truth from Murli, understanding the instructions and directions from Murli, so that I can discern, not based on what others say, opinions of others. I don't want to just go by what my feelings are in the sense of, sometimes it does happen. There are some outside atmosphere, my own sanskar, so feelings are different. But yes, I listen to him, but I have to try to create the feelings based on truth. eternal truth. Because everything can change, but not Baba's Murli. In the sense of the way people give knowledge, whether they make Srimat into their Manmat or Manmat into Srimat, no. And I always say there is possibility. Like, let's say I'm fortunate. I always had a lot of love from Baba, Dadis, Yagya, because I belong to Yagya. I never questioned Yagya. I never questioned Dadis. But if, let's say, we do not have that kind of understanding, and then I do not have some pleasant experiences in life, but doesn't matter. I cannot then change the explanation of only based on what I am going through. We all go through different things. But my guidance, my power, my light has to come from Baba's original truth, eternal truth, because He is eternal truth. He is Almighty, He is purifier. And of course, who can be my Father? If while listening Murli, I do not feel Baba is speaking, but if that soul is speaking, that soul is trying to teach me, you won't get power. Your yoga of intellect, which makes intellect very clear, will not be there. So Sato intellect really is intellect which is connected with Baba and can discern as a stone between stone and jewels, and could separate water and milk. That means know where the truth is and where it is little bit one's own personal interpretations. Explanations are different than interpretations. I also explain many things like Sato. I'm explaining, but we are taking every word from Morley. Even today, homework will be exact words from the Morley. They're not created by us. We want to experience that truth. We want to make those words reality in my personal life, because that is where the strength, that is where my connection with Baba, and of course my love for Baba. Baba is the one who is knowledgeful. Baba is the one who is ocean of love. And Baba's knowledge and love is most important for my personal spiritual journey. So Sato intellect understands knowledge as it is. Go deeper in that, subtle aspects of that, because Baba says it's like a treasure house. Really, when I think of every day, each point of Murli, it's so much treasure in each point. So that is Sato intellect. We have to think about and look at our intellect. For me, some of the things, I have to keep information because of whatever role we have to play. But only up to information. I don't take it in my intellect. Because some people otherwise, they take it in such a way, then their intellect, their logic start getting back based on those facts. Yes, we know social issues, we know a lot of other things, but intellect has to work on Murli. All other subjects for information, we live in the Lokik world. A lot of you have different jobs. I don't have, but still we need to know a little bit of everything, but that's just for knowing. But I don't allow that. You have to be careful not to have influence on the intellect. because then it can't be divine intellect. And I'm very careful, especially if I have to get signal from Baba, message from Baba. So I can't allow anything to go and become part of my intellect. But as I said, yes, for information, right? So, lot to think about Sato intellect. And tomorrow, when you read Murli, then whole day you look at it and see how you understand about Sato intellect. Nothing Rajo in it. Of course, nobody reads something which is Tamo or listen something. But Rajo, yes. So Sato is originally what Baba says in the Murli. It's not a repetition. Every day when you start reading, it's a different feeling, different understanding, different kind of, you say, oh, this is the point I need to really go into depth. Still lot, even after listening every day. Because it's truth, So you discover another, oh, this is Baba says, this really true. Okay, so we do that for tomorrow. Sato intellect. Yeah, so in the past we had been doing homework of churning, reflecting, writing. But here also, you can write whenever you found that like different kind of influences are there. So how you immediately took it, change it to Sato, and that is thinking based on the knowledge. Yes, we will let you know if you can write as whatever you want to, so that by night time you are very clear about your experiences, efforts during the day. Okay.
Om Shanti. So today is also one of the day of Diwali, and it's called Kali Chaudash. So happy Kali Chaudash to everyone. So might think that what does it mean? So we can just say simply it's like a festival of Halloween. So it's about like taking out the evils. So in a different form they celebrate, but destroying the evils. And tomorrow is the big day. Tomorrow is a Diwali day. So the highlighted day. So tomorrow is this year is also a Thursday. So of course it will be a very special Bhog tomorrow. So what we will be doing in the evening, as I had been announcing. So of course we start with the bhakti, and then we have Hindi series, and we'll offer Bhog together. So if possible, we all do it together. You also can make at your home one sweet item, one salty item, fruit, and flowers possible. If you can't make bhog, maybe you can bring fruits and flowers, and then we all together. We will celebrate this time very simple and be together. That's all, right? So we'll be together, we'll offer together, and then we'll listen Baba's message together. And then of course we will light diya together. So if you don't have diya, you can bring your candle, and you might not have other kind of decoration, but if you have Christmas light, maybe you can put some Christmas light around you, so it will look like we are celebrating Diwali, right? So that we can do. And I'm not sure how many of you are familiar with rangoli. So if you know how to make rangoli, you can make your rangoli with that colors. If you want to know more about it, just ask Google Mama. He will tell you everything. You know that you go into Google and just type rangoli, and then they will show you everything. They will even tell you how to make rangoli. So nowadays everyone knows how to use Google and internet, right? So if you want to do that, you can do that. And then if you want to show your rangoli, you can put by your camera. Then in the end, we can see everyone's rangoli together. Put some diyas next to rangoli. Some lighting together, and then we will do a little bit of our lighting diya dance together, right? So very simple. Tomorrow we'll be together in a Vyakti Parivar. So it's like offering bhog, eating with Baba in subtle region. Must be you might have made some sweet also for Baba. So, and then lighting diya and all that, right? So, the whole purpose of Diwali being together in the family. So, please be with us tomorrow evening in Avyakti Parivar. Om Shanti. And I'm sure you had been receiving every day's homework. So, there are few resources from where you can get homework. If you have subscribed, every single day we send out all the links and homework. And also in our YouTube channel, we have recorded all the sessions, so you can always go and revise there. So homework always comes on the slide. And while you are in Zoom, you can, when the homework slide is on the screen, you can take a photo. So this way you can keep homework with you. And also nowadays we have started in WhatsApp group. So in WhatsApp also, if you want to receive through WhatsApp, we have the number 9171. Sorry, 516-717-9171. So that's our number for WhatsApp. So you can always let them know. They will send you. Thank you very much. And now let's start our Avyakti journey. Welcome to Avyakti journey. Mama's Murli.
मीठी प्यारी मम्मा ममतामयी जगदम्बा तुझे याद करे दुनिया तूने प्यार जो हमको दिया मीठी प्यारी मम्मा ममतामयी जगदम्बा।
तो समझ लिया है जो गीतों में आते हैं, पिया, पियू, बालम, साजन, ऐसे ऐसे जो शब्द आते हैं, तो ये कोई कॉमन मनुष्य के लिए नहीं, क्योंकि कहावत है नहीं, जैसी दृष्टि वैसी सृष्टि। भले गीत बनाने वाले गाने वालों ने किसी भी तरह से गाया हो, लेकिन अपनी बुद्धि तो अभी उधर है ना, उनके तरफ। तो अभी बुद्धि को ले जाना है उधर, परम पिता परमात्मा की तरफ, जो अभी अपना मात पिता बंधु सखा सभी, अभी सभी उसी से ही कनेक्शन है। इसलिए जब ये ऐसे सुनते हो तो बुद्धि को तो उधर ही ले जाना है। तो अभी सुना, जो पिया के साथ हैं उनके लिए बरसात है। कौन सी बरसात? ये जो पानी की पड़ती है? नहीं, ये ज्ञान की बरसात। ज्ञान को बरसात भी कहा जा सकता है इसी अर्थ से, क्योंकि बरसात से क्या होता है? देखो, मिलता है पानी, अगर बरसात न पड़े तो खाना पीना नहीं खा सको। तो ये सर शब्द बनाने के लिए, तो ये भी ज्ञान की बरसात। हम आत्माएं सूख गई है ना, सूखी हो ना, अभी तो सूखी नहीं हो ना, गई थी। ये ज्ञान की बरसात न मिलने से आत्माएं को सूखी कहो या आत्माएं अपवित्र तमोप्रधान हो गई थी। अभी बाप ने आकर के फिर इस ज्ञान बरसात से अभी इसको देखो साफ कर रहे हैं या सर शब्द बना रहे हैं। तो अभी हम फिर से हरे भरे होते जा रहे हैं इस ज्ञान की बरसात से। तो इसीलिए इसको बरसात भी कहेंगे, क्योंकि हम आत्माएं जो मुरझा गई थी, सूख गई थी, अब इस बरसात से फिर हम जागृत होकर करके अभी फिर बाप से अपना वो जो कुछ पाने का है वो पाने का ये पुरुषार्थ रख रहे हैं। इसीलिए इसको ज्ञान की बरसात, ज्ञान को भी बहुत नाम है, जैसे परमात्मा के बहुत नाम है ना, तो इसी तरह से ज्ञान के भी बहुत नाम है। ज्ञान को बरसात कहो, ज्ञान को अंजन कहो, ज्ञान को कहाँ देखो तलवार के रूप में दिया है, जैसे शक्तियों को तलवारें आज दिए नहीं, अभी कोई तलवार कोई हिंसक अस्त्र शस्त्र तो नहीं उठाए नहीं, ये ज्ञान है। तो ज्ञान को तलवार भी कहा जाता है। कृष्ण के हाथ में देखो मुरली दिया, वो तो भगवान समझे नहीं उसको कृष्ण को, परंतु कोई मुरली वो कोई सास की बात नहीं है, ये ज्ञान जो बैठ कर करके परमात्मा ने सुनाया है, इसीलिए उनको ज्ञान मुरली। तो कहाँ देखो साजों के रूप में, जैसे सरस्वती को फिर सितार या बैंजो दिया है, तो ऐसा नहीं है कि उसने आकर करके ये बजा कर करके सुनाया है, नहीं, ये ज्ञान की, इसीलिए तो उनको कहते हैं गॉडेस ऑफ नॉलेज। तो नॉलेज दिया है ना, बाकी ऐसे नहीं है बैंजो बजाया है, तो ये तो फिर कहा, क्योंकि इसी से जीवन मधुर बनती है, इससे जीवन में ये प्राप्ति आती है सुख शांति की, इसीलिए कहाँ साजों के रूप में, कहाँ अस्त्र शस्त्रों के रूप में, कहाँ कुछ रूप में, कहाँ देखो ये ज्ञान का नेत्र दे दिया। तो ये सभी ज्ञान के अलंकार और ज्ञान के सब निशान है। तो ज्ञान को भी देखो कितने रूप और कितने ढंग में लाया है, कहाँ नेत्र के, कहाँ अंजन के, कहाँ बरसात के, कहाँ कुछ, ये सभी बातें बैठ करके। वो भागीरथ का देखा है नहीं, हाँ, वो यहाँ गंगा निकली फिर पानी बहता है, वो दिखलाते हैं चित्रों में। तो ये भी सभी है, तो वास्तव के ज्ञान की बरसात की बात है, परंतु तो ऐसे नहीं पानी यहाँ से निकलेगा, तो यहाँ से पानी की तो नहीं, तो नॉलेज है जिसको धारण करना है, और उसने भी आकर के परमात्मा ने नॉलेज सुनाया है, तो नॉलेज तो सुनाना पड़ेगा नहीं, बाकी यहाँ से पानी थोड़ी निकलेगा माथे से। तो ये सभी चीजें अभी बुद्धि में है कि परमात्मा ने आकर के नॉलेज सुनाया है और हमने भी नॉलेज को धारण किया है। बाकी कोई ज्ञान की बरसात या ज्ञान की गंगा या पानी बही है या कुछ ऐसी बातें नहीं है। तो ये तो सभी अभी अच्छी तरह से जो पुराने हो, जो आते हो, इन सब बातों को तो समझ गए होंगे। तो अभी बाप के द्वारा वो नॉलेज प्राप्त हो रहा है, जिससे अभी हम हरे भरे होते जा रहे हैं। तो होते जा रहे हो ना, अपने को समझते हो ना।
रत्न लुटाए तूने, सौभाग्य जगाए तूने, रत्न लुटाए तूने, सौभाग्य जगाए तूने, ऐसी ज्ञान मुरली सुनाई तूने। नैनों के पलने में जो पालना दी मम्मा, नैनों के पलने में जो पालना दी मम्मा, और दृष्टि से लोरिया सुनाई तूने।
Om Shanti. So here is the schedule for tomorrow. So as I mentioned that tomorrow will be special. So yeah, and also Thursday is Sakar Murli from 5 to 6:10. That's there also. Thank you. And now let's get our homework. And today I'm very happy to invite our dear angel sister, Sister Nora. Welcome, Sister Nora. She's from Calgary. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. This is a beautiful honor to be here with you, Didi, Bhumi Ben, Vyakti Parvar team, and of course the family as well here in Calgary. I was very, very touched listening to Didi share tonight and could actually feel a lot of connections with this theme of divine Sanskar, divine world, in terms of the Sato mind, Sato intellect, and also this deep recognition of who is teaching me. And that really, really stayed with me when Didi was sharing about just how she listens to Baba. When she listens to Murli, it's not a piece of paper, it's not the instrument in front of the room, it's not a recording. And I remember Didi had shared something early this year that how she listens to Shiv Baba speak through Brahma, that awareness she had in the Sakar days, and that she said that she spends the rest of her life sustaining that awareness. When she shared that, that really stayed with me and really reinforced my efforts as well. And so that really stayed with me in terms of this aspect of Nij Gyan, original knowledge, and what we need to do for ourselves and what we need to pay attention to. So there's always been such a high regard for the original jewels, the seniors, their level of recognition, and helping us to understand that connection. And so listening to Didi tonight, in terms of what that does to my intellect, I was really also appreciating, even with my experiences today, about that silence of my eternal form. When Didi had shared about, and I could feel it, when I'm in that silence, I'm able to have that position where that mind has that quietness. And I could see, as Mohini Didi was sharing, that there was a change. I could actually feel myself being in this position. And there's this space, a silent space, where then my intellect can actually use the knowledge that Baba gives to be able to see things in a very mature way. And so that's something that stayed with me so much today. Really touched that Mohini Didi had shared that as well, what I need to focus on. And so we can look at the slide right now. So our theme, our topic, Sato intellect. A Sato intellect means a holy swan intellect. A swan means cleanliness. It means to discriminate between milk and water, or pearls and pebbles, and to imbibe the pearls. We'll now have a little reflection. A Sato intellect means a holy swan intellect. A swan means cleanliness. It means to discriminate between milk and water, or pearls and pebbles, and to imbibe the pearls. Do I know who speaks to me every morning through Brahma? It is truly God Himself. And when He says that I am a soul, these are not ordinary words. This is not an ordinary being. I let that feeling of who is speaking to me sit so deeply. And what He tells me of who I am. And that feeling then feels so real. That just as He is a being who is eternal, so am I. He told me personally, I am like Him. He is silence, and I am silence. I let his words that he tells me sit that deeply, and I feel my eternal form. That I, the soul, am not of this physical world. I am eternal, immortal. No roles, nothing of the physical world defines me. And this silence, this peace, is just who I truly am. But now I want to be able to hold that memory, that feeling, as I walk and move around, staying in that seat, the reality of being eternal. And see as Baba teaches me, see as he instructs me, and see as he guides me. And I learn to then check and change. I let myself feel the silence power and see what virtues and powers emerge. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti to Baba's holy swans. Om Shanti and good night, everyone. Good night.